And so another thing I need to do is I need to raise this table. The height of it I need to redo because they're not little kids anymore. Like, so raise it up so that we can actually sit at it comfortably and play games. This little table is part of our playroom remodel. It's a table I made, oh gosh, I don't even know, a long time ago. But we use it to play games and things in there, and I made it originally, it's really short. It's more about coffee table height, but the kids were little, so that's what we needed. But now they're all bigger, and so I'm just gonna redo the legs and raise it up probably about 4 inches so that we can all comfortably sit at it now, and keep the top, just make the legs longer. I should be able to keep everything just like it is. I'm just gonna literally undo the legs here, add probably 4 to 5 inches, and then reinstall them back how they are. So right now they are about 22 3/4. Since I make everything from reclaimed wood or sawmill lumber, I have to kind of retrofit what I have to the project that I'm working on. So when you do that, which I kind of like the challenge of it, but you really have to kind of work backwards into what you're doing, because I now need legs. They need to be pretty thick because the kids are always leaning on the table, and it has to be very sturdy. So now I'm looking through, the current lumber that I have to see what I can use for that project. Where normally if you were going to build something, you would get all your dimensions and everything, and then you go to the store and you would buy the lumber. So since I'm not doing that and I have to use what I have on hand, I now need to kind of work backwards into that. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for lumber that I can use that's thick enough and that I have enough of to make the legs. Most of the lumber that I cut on the mill is usually somewhere between 3/4, maybe an inch. So that's definitely not thick enough. And then most conventional lumber might be 1/2 inch. That's not thick enough. I've got this piece. It might be all right. But is it enough? It's probably not enough for 4 legs. Oh, I think I found a piece back there. Let's dig. Let's see. This one. Let's see the width of it. Oh yeah, I could cut it in half and get 2.5 inch. I don't know. I think I need 3 inch legs. So if I get this and this, that'll be enough. I can cut this down to 3 inches. This is already 3 inches. I can get as many as I can get out of this one. All right, I found a really nice thick piece. It's just over an inch and it's just over 6 inches, so I can get 2 cuts, 2 3-inch. So this one board will be enough to do all 4. So that's what we'll. I think one reason I like doing it like this, using the reclaimed wood and the sawmill lumber, is because it's kind of a mystery, or you know, something I have to solve. Really a mystery. I don't know what the right word is. But I have to use my critical thinking skills to in order to use what I have. That's also one of the reasons that custom work is really expensive, because it takes a lot of time to get to the stage where you actually put it together. So all those critical thinking skills and how to fabricate, and are you going to have enough of whatever type material, because I don't want to get, you know, all the way into it and realize I only have enough for 3 legs, and then I don't have another piece exactly that size. So I really have to think ahead on projects that I do when I'm using the reclaimed lumber. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I enjoy it. my new legs put on. Didn't quite sit even, so I'm sanding the bottom. Let's see how it worked out. Still off kilter a little bit. See how it's, that means this leg and this leg are a little high. Alright, here's the table. I just put some of that water-based clear seal on the top, and I stained the new legs that I put on. After a couple of hours, it should be ready to put back into the playroom. Here is the table back in the playroom. I don't know if you can tell, probably maybe not from this video, but if you go back to the beginning, you can see compared to this toy box and this toy box of what we sit. We use the toy boxes for seating, and then I had some little short benches that we sat on. I'll have to build 2 more for the other sides for us to sit on comfortably. But I like using the toy boxes kind of double duty, because we have toys and things in there, but you can also use it as seating. So, and then you can kind of see, I think, the reflection, the sheen. It's sealed really good, so, and a lot smoother, so we should be able to get a lot more games played on there. So it came out really well, and hopefully we can use it before too long. I love playing games with the kids. They're getting older though, so they don't come over near as much, but I'll be ready when they do. Well, I'm working on some other stuff in the playroom, but I did get this project finished, so I wanted to get it put together in a little video. So I appreciate y'all watching, and stay tuned to the rest of this wall getting finished.